Today on Flash Player, we are checking out a rather philosophically interesting title, though I think that's more my perspective than anything. See, this is Scritchy Scratchy, a game whose title is honestly almost perfect, which is about scratching lottery tickets. Now, I'm pretty sure there are people that may see this game and think, ooh, this may be enabling some gambling addiction. And you might be right, though I don't think that is necessarily the intent behind it or its development. There are some dubious things that may be implied with this game, but we are, for the most part, going to put those aside and check out the game itself, which is actually pretty fun. So, what exactly is this game and how do you play it? Well, it is an incremental interactive idle game, if you're being extremely pedantic, where you scratch lottery tickets, gain money, upgrade your said lottery tickets to be better winning, and get higher and higher rewards from the more tickets you unlock. How you play is with your mouse, its left click, and full range of motion. Now, I have been testing this game for a little while, and I've got quite a bit of money, so let's splurge and get ourselves a $100 mini scratcher. Left click to purchase, and then left click to interact with the ticket, and we will see how we win this specific ticket. So far, all of the tickets have their own little twist, and yeah, that kind of goes a long way of repetitivity to keep you interested in the game. This one is a match 3, meaning that in one of the 5 circles that we have to scratch off, there is going to be a symbol. If we match 3 of those of these said symbols, moving past it, we will get the money acquired from matching said symbol. How you scratch, though, that's where the real grab, incentive, the thing that's gonna keep you coming back to play this game really lies. See, you use your mouse and wiggle it around, to then uncover said symbols. Get this, and ba-boom, we got our stack of money. With that, we then cash out and add it to the pool of money we have. And that's basically it. Other than, spending the money in order to upgrade and get more beneficial lottery tickets, there's not much else going for it. Except some of the tickets I have so far found have a little bit more of a game in them than most lottery tickets in the real world have. See, if we go into this apple tree ticket, which is $2,000 worth of ticket, we can click it, and in this one specifically, we will get money for uncovering apples. However, if we get a worm, we lose money. So now we have to be a little bit more careful when scratching this ticket, because if we're not, we'll uncover a worm based on how good of upgrades we have acquired. See, over here on the right, I have increased my luck significantly. That's why the money symbol appearing percentages have gone skewed in many different ways. Obviously, your region may vary when gambling. And the strength of which I scratch my ticket is also, there's a worm, is also on gamified systems here. Basically, if I go willy-nilly with the scratcher, I'm gonna lose more money than I actually gain. Because I can then, I don't care, I didn't scratch all of them, but I didn't lose anything. Because see, if I go with this, we know it's safe, so I'm just gonna go crazy scratching that ticket. Not so much with the apple tree. along also with our little Scratchy helper here, where if I just buy a small ticket and place it in there, he'll scratch it for us, and we'll reap the benefits as written on the card. Ding! All done. So yeah, there is a bit more game to this arguably idle title, which does make it a lot more interesting to fuck around with. Though, with all of that said, there is also the overhanging gambling addiction. Okay. I don't believe, like I said previously, I don't believe that the developers intentionally made it gambling addictive. But there is a little bit of a deviousness to this game that does indicate they do know what they're doing. See, at the beginning of the game, all you can do is have a day job. And that day job is cleaning plates. And we're just gonna clean this one and get our money. $5. Lovely. However, you might have noticed that there is a chance that we break the plate and we will lose money. And in the early stages of this game, you can absolutely go into negatives, and you have to take out a loan. So, it's... I don't know. I like the interactivity. I like the gamifying of Scratchers, but I'm really torn about the implications. I will recommend this. Obviously, the link is in the description down below, but I would be careful. Obviously, a gamer is going to game, and if you are interested in, like, playing scratch tickets without using actual money, this may be a pretty damn good solution, but if you already have a bit of a problem, I may recommend staying away from it. So, yeah, your choice on that one. But, with that said, it's still a really decent game that does bring up some interesting questions. So, with that said, my name is Ben Dark Arts. Hopefully you can figure this out on your own. The link is in the description below, and obviously, if you or a family member or friend have an addictive personality, go seek help, go see a doctor, go see a therapist, go to meetings. It's really sad that I have to bring this up when dealing with this video game, but it is kind of the world we live in. So enjoy, but don't enjoy it too much.